With New York City and coastal New Jersey still paralyzed after Superstorm Sandy, the Navy on Wednesday was sending 3 helicopter carrier ships to help rescue and recovery operations, officials told NBC News. The USS Wasp, USS Carter Hall, and USS Mesa Verde will provide landing platforms for Coast Guard, National Guard and civilian agency helicopters if needed, the officials said, adding that the Atlantic Fleet Command made the decision in the name of prudent planning. With 6 days to go before the November 6 elections, President Barack Obama on Wednesday will visit flood-ravaged areas of Thank You for Trying Verbose. This recording will go away once the product has been purchased. The New Jersey shore, where the storm washed over homes and then left sand covering lawns and streets. As his guide, he will have NJ Governor Chris Christie, the Republican and vocal backer of presidential challenger Mitt Romney, who has nevertheless praised Obama and the federal response to the storm. Tomorrow recovery begins. Today was a day of sorrow, Christie told a news conference late Tuesday. There's nothing wrong with that. So long as sorrow doesn't replace resilience, we'll be just fine. Wall Street reopened Wednesday, as did some airports and businesses, but Thank You for Trying Verbose. This recording will go away once the product has been purchased. Transit in New Jersey and New York City remained severed and Sandy's vast reach cut power in 20 states. 2 days after landfall, Sandy was still impacting areas from the Atlantic coast to as far inland as Chicago, fueled by natural gas leaks, fires that destroyed more than a dozen homes in a New Jersey shore town hit hard by Sandy have rekindled, NBCNewYork.com reported. Other communities up and down the coast also saw fires destroy homes. National Guard troops were helping evacuate flooded neighborhoods in Hoboken, NBCNewYork.com reported. About 20,000 people still remain in their Thank You for Trying Verbose. This recording will go away once the product has been purchased. Homes, and we're trying to put together an evacuation plan. Get the equipment here, Mayor Dawn Zimmer told MSNBC Tuesday night. New Jersey's barrier islands were literally reshaped by the surge of water, NBC's Al Roker reported. More than 3 feet of snow fell in parts of West Virginia, where 270,000 homes and businesses were without power Tuesday night, NBC station WSAZ reported. Red House, MD, saw 30 inches of snow. In Chicago, forecasters warned that highways and flooding are possible on the Lake Michigan shore on Wednesday. Sandy caused waves up to 2 stories high. Thank You for Trying Verbose. This recording will go away once the product has been purchased. On the Great Lakes Tuesday, forcing massive cargo ships, some longer than 3 football fields, to seek shelter. We don't stop for thunderstorms and flurries, said Glenn Necvasill, spokesman for Lake Cargo Association. But this was just too much. In New Haven, Sandy blew down a tree that uprooted human remains and what appeared to be a time capsule. Winter storm warnings and advisories remained in effect for parts of southwestern Pennsylvania, western Maryland, West Virginia, eastern Tennessee, eastern Kentucky, and extreme western North Carolina. An additional 2 to 4 inches of Thank You for Trying Verbose. This recording will go away once the product has been purchased. Snow were expected in the mountains of West Virginia into western Maryland and southwestern Pennsylvania. Sandy has claimed at least 47 lives in the U.S., NBC News reported Wednesday, after killing 68 in the Caribbean. Some 6 million homes and businesses in 21 states, more than half in New Jersey and New York, were still without power Wednesday morning. In New Jersey, footage from a helicopter flying over the coastline showed fires raging among storm-damaged homes and sand pushed inland, with today's Natalie Morales reporting that she counted some 25 separate points. Thank You for Trying Verbose. This recording will go away once the product has been purchased. A flame. Boats that Morales said had been tossed as if toys could be seen piled up next to wrecked houses in the area. In Hoboken, across from Manhattan, live wires dangled in floodwaters that Zimmer said were rapidly mixing with sewage. In New York City, subway tracks and commuter tunnels were under several feet of water. The lower half of Manhattan remained without power after a transformer explosion at a Con Edison substation Monday night. Hit with a record storm surge of nearly 14 feet of water, New York City likely will Thank You for Trying Verbose. This recording will go away once the product has been purchased. Struggle without subways for days, authorities said. buses were operating on a limited basis. Officials with New York's Metropolitan Transportation Authority said they would release a timetable of their recovery plan sometime on Wednesday. Two of the area's three major airports, John F. Kennedy International in New York and Newark Liberty International, planned to reopen with limited service on Wednesday. New York's LaGuardia Airport was flooded and remained closed. Nearly 19,000 flights have been cancelled since Sunday, according to flight tracking service FlightAware.com. Sunday's New York Marathon is still on. Thank you for trying Verbose. This recording will go away once the product has been purchased. But flying in runners from out of town will be tricky. In New Jersey, Christie took a helicopter tour of the shore on Tuesday and saw boats adrift, boardwalks washed away, roads blocked by massive sand drifts and other destruction. It could be 7 to 10 days before power is restored statewide, Christie said, adding that residents could not yet return to homes on the battered barrier islands. Christie said he plans to ask the president to assign the Army Corps of Engineers to work on how to rebuild beaches and find the best way to rebuild. Thank you for trying Verbose. This recording will go away once the product has been purchased. The beach to protect these towns,